Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And of course, Sacramento, they're looking to salvage what they can in the season. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Zach LaVine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in the point. And as we are working our way towards the middle of the season, RJ, we have seen some surprises as well as our share of disappointments.
It doesn't take too long to see what is working for some teams and what is not working for some teams. But there has been a few surprises.
DeRozan's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Randall. Nice D from DeRozan. Pass to Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. They set the screen. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the Timberwolves head coach. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. Putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Outside, LaVine. Outside, DeRozan. Fires from deep. LaVine's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Has to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Now, here's McDaniel, following the miss by DeRozan. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with the three. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Offensive rebound. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
DeRozan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That shot off the mark. Nice defense from McDaniel. Inside, here's Randall. Murray with the defensive effort.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. LaVine wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
DeRozan against Edwards. Randall outside. with the defensive effort. Kings have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. You can't get that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
DiVincenzo against Levine. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniel. Shoots the 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Levine. Scoreless thus far. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here for the Timberwolves. And some changes here for the Kings. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Conley against Schroeder. Monk for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
Now here's Schroeder. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Conley. Miller outside. Off target from three-point range. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Conley, still without a basket. And then Reed slams it in.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Schroeder. There's a screen by Achua. Oh, good on the triple. Conley against Schroeder. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Clark. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court right now for the Kings, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Achua. And it's Eubanks in at the center. 5 to shoot. Schroeder outside. And the 3 off target. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Conley. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the right side. Angle right side. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Schroeder. Back to Monk. There's a screen by Achua. The shot by Monk is no good. The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Conley against Schroeder. Randall down low. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Kevin?
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Schroeder passes to Monk. Stolen by Conley. To the inside. Here's Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Reed's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Then for the Kings, Keegan Murray's checked in for Eubanks. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Achua. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside, LaVine. Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. Westbrook, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for two.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Westbrook with a screen for Monk. Pass to DeRozan. They need this one. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
McDaniels against Levine. Now Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. In for Julius Randle. And the Kings making a change here. A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. Rudy Gobert is second.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
And this is a dependable group of low-post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
Pass to Murray. Now DeRozan. Murray kicks to Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
No basket. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Timberwolves on offense. They've scored 10 straight. McDaniels outside. Pass to Reed. Monk against Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Malik Monk. Minnesota leading by 16. McDaniels outside. Step back shot. Edwards no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Minnesota.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. McDaniels on the wing. Back to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. That one falls. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
Changing ends. Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
A look here now at Minnesota. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Kings.
A lot of bricks out there reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Murray outside. Down low, stolen by McDaniels. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. The Kings trail by 16. Left side, DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Levine, and the jam by Levine.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Back to DiVincenzo. Counted, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. DeRozan on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Minnesota with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Randle outside. Edwards with the screen for Randle. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
McDaniels against DeRozan. A nice shot by McDaniel.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside Westbrook. They set the pick. Outside for Murray. 3 on the clock. DeRozan for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good. The Kings trail by 14. Outside Westbrook. Back to Levine. DeRozan for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
Here's Randle. Randle is doubled. And there's Edwards on the assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The Kings making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Here's DeRozan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I've ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. that's good from DeRozan. Here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Inside and finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Russell Westbrook.
In for Sacramento, Monk, Schroeder.
The Kings trail by 16. DeRozan surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Randall. Plays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
DeRozan passes to Achua. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
Pass to Conley. 1:25 left to play in the third. It's Edwards on the wing. DeRozan defending.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Schroeder outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Looking now at some numbers for Levine. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 18 points per, 2 assists and 3 rebounds.
Timeout.
And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, look who's coming off of the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
Sacramento making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Keon Ellis in for Levine. Minnesota leading by 18. Conley with it. Pass to Dillingham. Fires for three. He can't get it to go. Monk with some nice defense. To the middle. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Monk's got his first 2 points of the night.
Physical D there, but Monk fights through it. He's tough now.
Conley, the pass to Clark. From outside, off the mark. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Sacramento. They trail by 16. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Monk for three. Reed with the rebound. Outside Conley. Inside. Reed kicks to Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Minnesota with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Achua is out there with Sharge. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Levine, and at the 3, the small forward. Conley, the pass to Juzak. Back to Conley. Outside, Reed. Over Sharge. Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Randall kicks to Conley. To the inside. It's stolen by Sharge. Schroeder surveying the floor. It's Sharge, top of the key. Pass to Levine. Schroeder outside. Over Conley. And it's Schroeder missing. Minnesota leading by 16. Down low. Here's Shannon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. to switch. Edwards is checked in, and a change for the Kings. DeRozan's checked in.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Goes up from the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Edwards. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Stolen by Levine. Outside DeRozan. Offline with his 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Monk against Edwards. True on the 14-footer.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Pass to DeRozan. There's a screen by Achua. To the paint with the shot. And rejection by McDaniel. Edwards, the bounce pass. Now, here's McDaniel. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Gobert, no good. The Kings trail by 21. Rosen dishes to Westbrook. Murray outside. Here's DeRozan, drilled from 11 feet out. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. The drive by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Present our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. Pass to DeRozan. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's McDaniels. Randall outside. For three. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Left side, DeRozan. And down goes the three.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. The three is off. Outside DeRozan. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.